Bless you, family. King Jesus bless you. Happy Tuesday, guys. Thank you for tuning in. So who uses pagers anymore? My wife Kim had texted that to me when I was showing her the news. Many of us have heard about Hezbollah pagers are blowing up, and it's not official yet that Israel is behind this, but of course during this war we can figure probably is Israel. Man, thank God we are in God's family. When you think about it, Israel is so far from perfect as a nation, but they are still God's people. He still has a purpose for them. He is still the God of Abraham, of Isaac, and of Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel. Man, I wish these terrorists could get some scripture and just read it and understand it, and they'd be like, we can't touch these guys. But of course, so that the prophecies would be fulfilled, these things must happen. But woe to these ones who participate and come against Israel. It makes me think of the law of sowing and reaping. These ones who had the pagers, who were in Hezbollah, who were down for terrorism and killing Jews just because they're Jews. Now it makes me think of an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, limb for limb, life for life. The old covenant, where the Lord exacted these things for taking life, for spilling blood, for being wicked. The wages of sin is death, and we're seeing that today. Guys, I just wanted to go over a few pieces of information I'm seeing here regarding all these pagers going off. I mean, you may have seen many pictures. There's a bro on a scooter whose hip is blown up and he's dead or passed out. Again, you play with sin, your life could be snuffed out. I mean, Jesus suffered a huge price for sin of the world, and for people to play with that, right? This is more of just like the fear of God. Like, the Lord is sovereign. These people's days were numbered, and this was their day. Iranians are hysterical. Fars agency writes that hospitals in Lebanon are full of Mossad agents who are trying to locate senior Hezbollah officials and eliminate them. You can't hide. When you do terrorism, when you are a murderer, you will be tracked after. The Lebanese Al Akbar newspaper distributed a banner: "Don't take pictures, don't publish, don't help the enemy." They are so embarrassed by this, and I mean, I shouldn't even laugh because it's all carnage, but I mean, you reap what you sow, and these devils are so wicked. These men who have done these things, whether they're even true human people, they may have seed of serpent in them. They may just look like man, but they might be different. Okay, Hezbollah's first official announcement at 15:30. A large number of radios exploded. Many people were injured. They're doing an investigation. Okay, the resistance is in the highest readiness to defend Lebanon and its people. Give me a break. These are terrorists who were killed. These are not innocent people. Hezbollah communication devices. Okay, the attack was a cyber operation carried out by Israel. That's yet to be confirmed once again. That's from Amir Sarfati's Telegram. Reporting 1,000 injured. So far, Israel not taking responsibility for this. So there's some conflicting things. We'll hear more shortly. 1,200 injured so far. The decision to go for this operation is basically a declaration of war. Israel now must decide if it's time to attack Hezbollah or be sorry for not doing it. A very heavy American pressure not to attack, of course. Ezekiel 38 framework set up. Israel will be all by herself, and we're seeing that. This Imam Khomeini saying, quote, "Shed our blood, kill us, our nation will awaken even more." So I think of, when we think of from Genesis, Abraham and Sarah not waiting on the Lord, not trusting on his promise to produce a child. Sarah said, get with Hagar. Abraham did, created Ishmael. This line of people of Ishmael who are, many of these radicalized ones are of that lineage. Scripture prophesies about Ishmael. He will be a wild ass of a man, his hand against everyone, and everyone's hand against him. We see this radical Islamic invasion into Europe, into America, into many places, creating chaos, and people are starting to fight back, right? Their hand against everyone and everyone's hand against them. reported about 5,000 devices exploded throughout Lebanon and Syria. Massive operation. I also saw a copy of, it looked like an email communication got sent out saying to these Hezbollah devils, get rid of your old pager devices. We have new ones coming, and they're for receiving only. It sounds like it was just kind of some security thing, so they all thought it was legit and good. But again, a massive operation. Also, Arab sources report that yesterday an American Air Force aircraft of the type was spotted off the coast of Lebanon, EC-130H compass call. This aircraft is known to be used for electronic warfare. So wow, this implies the U.S. helping too. World War III, we're in it. It's just about to go nuclear. Today, Israel changed the game for electronic and cyber warfare, probably the biggest move since the atomic bomb, Amir Sarfati reports. Reports are now hundreds of casualties across Lebanon. I'm not sure if that's been confirmed. What else do we have here? Okay, in one moment, more terrorists were hurt than any other day in Israel's history besides October 7th. Wow. Okay, yep. Just scanning through some screenshots here of the action. Okay, nothing yet. Okay, I think that's everything I had. Guys, so I wanted to obviously just speak about this briefly. Now, this is going to just accelerate, man. The Middle East is such a hotbed. Israel is the focal point for Bible prophecy. Now we can see why that 70th week, the final 7 years of human history as we know it, is meant for Israel. Israel needs to be dealt with. Israel cursed the Lord, right? When he was crucified, his blood be on us and on our children. But the Lord still loves Israel. The Lord is so long-suffering to all of us. We are Israel. We were Israel, right? We were all lost. And at a moment in time, how fortunate are we? Many are called, few are chosen. If you're saved, you know how fortunate we are. We don't deserve it. This should humble us. This should just beat us into submission, like fear the Lord above everything. When we see things that happen, the Lord is sovereign. He has everything in his book of life, as it were, knowing exactly what's going to happen. So, guys, I want to close with the harpazo, the catching away, Revelation 12. I was just doing some more study on Revelation 12, talking about that Revelation 12 sign of the woman with child, a great sign in the heavens, the way the stars align, 12 stars at her crown, the sun on her shoulder, I think, the moon at her feet. We saw that sign, I believe, in September 23rd of 2017. Here we are, almost to the day, 7 years later, of that great sign in heaven. The Lord devoting a whole chapter of the book of Revelation, talking about the end times. A whole chapter in his holy Bible, talking about a sign that I believe we saw almost 7 years ago. And within that sign, okay, so the woman was with child, the dragon waiting to snatch up the child. The woman gave birth to the child who was caught up to heaven before the dragon could get to him. A picture of the rapture. And as I was looking up in the Greek in the Strong's concordance for that word, the child was caught up. G726 in the Greek in the New Testament is the number G726 in the Strong's. And I had to scroll to find. And when you look that up, that is harpazo. That is the same word for what we use in the rapture, in the catching up, the harpazo, right? To snatch, to take by force. A wink. The Lord is saying we are going to be raptured before the dragon can touch us, before that man of sin, the son of perdition, before the Antichrist rises and starts and is supported by the power of the devil. Pre-tribulation rapture, we fly soon. Guys, be encouraged. These are more signs, more birth pangs. Stay in the Word. Stay close to King Jesus. And I will catch you next time, guys. God bless you.